Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Sophia.
And I'm Lucas. Great to see you all today.
So, Lucas, I read something really cool yesterday.
Oh, yeah? What did you find?
Well, you know how English has like 12 tenses?
Oh, yeah. That sounds scary for learners, right?
Exactly. But here's the thing native speakers only use 5 tenses most of the time.
Wait, seriously? Just 5?
Yep, about 90% of everything we say uses just 5 tenses.
Wow. So if you're watching this, that's actually great news.
Right? You don't need to master all 12 tenses right away.
Just focus on 5 and you'll understand most conversations.
So today, we're breaking down those 5 tenses for you.
And hey, quick question for you guys. Which tense confuses you the most? Drop it in the comments.
Yeah, we really want to know. It helps us make better videos for you.
Okay, so which 5 tenses are we talking about?
All right, let me list them. Present simple, past simple, future simple, present perfect, and present continuous.
Present simple is huge, right? Like, I probably use it every minute.
Oh, definitely. It's actually 60% of all English communication.
That's wild. More than half.
I know. And when you add past simple, that's another 20%.
So, those two alone are like 80% of everything?
Pretty much. The other 3 fill in the rest.
Okay, so this is actually way less scary than it sounds.
Exactly. Let's go through each one and show you how we actually use them.
All right, present simple. This is like my go-to tense.
Same. I use it all day long without even thinking about it.
So, when do we use present simple?
Well, I use it for things that are always true, like coffee tastes good.
Or Mondays are tough.
Exactly. We use it for facts. The sun rises in the east.
We also use it for habits, like I check my phone too much.
Oh my gosh, me too. I scroll through social media every morning.
See? That's present simple. Things we do regularly.
Right, and feelings. I love my dog. She likes pizza.
Those don't change every second, so present simple works perfectly.
Oh, and schedules. The meeting starts at 10 a.m.
My train leaves at 8:30.
Yep. So basically, present simple is for regular stuff in your life.
Things that are true now and usually true tomorrow too.
Exactly. And honestly, if you just learned present simple, you'd already understand so much English.
For real. Okay, viewers, tell us one habit you have. Use present simple in the comments.
Yeah, we really want to know. It helps us make better videos for you.
Okay, so number 2, past simple. This is for storytelling, right?
Totally. Whenever I tell my friends about my weekend, I use past simple.
Same. Like, I went to the gym yesterday.
I watched that new show last night.
So, past simple is for finished actions, things that already happened.
Right. The key word is finished. I ate breakfast. Done. Finished.
We played tennis last Saturday. That game is over.
Exactly. And past simple loves time words.
Like yesterday, last week, last year.
3 days ago, in 2020, anything that shows it's finished.
You know what's cool? When I tell a story, I just use past simple the whole time.
Right. I woke up, made coffee, checked my email, then left for work.
Just one action after another, all past simple.
That's why it's 20% of English. We love talking about what we did.
For sure. Everyone wants to share their experiences.
All right, viewers, your turn. What did you do this morning? Practice past simple below.
Okay, future simple. This one's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, we just use will for most future stuff.
Like making promises. I'll call you later.
I'll help you with that.
We also use it when we decide something right now.
Oh, yeah. Like if you're hungry, you might say, I'll make a sandwich.
You just decided it? Boom, use will.
We also use it for predictions. It'll probably rain tomorrow.
The movie will be great.
And honestly, in casual conversation, we contract it. I'll, you'll, it'll.
Right, we almost never say the full I will unless we're being serious.
Exactly. Future simple is only about 8% of English, but we still use it every day.
Yeah, we're always making plans and predictions.
All right, this is the tricky one. Present perfect.
Oh man, yeah, I know a lot of learners struggle with this one.
I get it. It's called present, but it's about the past?
Right, it's confusing, but here's how I think about it.
Okay. Explain it to me like I'm learning English.
All right, present perfect connects the past to now. The action happened before, but it matters right now.
Can you give me an example?
Sure, like I've lost my keys.
Okay, so you lost them in the past, but
But right now, I still don't have them. That's why it matters.
oh, so it's not just about the past, it affects the present.
Exactly. Compare that to past simple. I lost my keys yesterday. That tells you when, but maybe I found them already.
Oh, I see. So present perfect means the situation is still relevant now.
Yes. Another example is, have you eaten? I'm asking because maybe we should get food now.
But did you eat is just asking about the past.
Right. The time doesn't matter with present perfect, just the result.
Okay, so we use it for experiences too, right? I've been to Paris.
Exactly. You don't say when, just the experience in your life.
This is only about 6% of English, but it's super useful in conversation.
For sure, especially with words like just, already, and yet.
I've just finished. She's already left. Have you eaten yet?
Now you're getting it.
Last one, present continuous.
This is easy. It's happening right now.
Exactly. I'm talking to you right now.
We're making a video.
See? Actions in progress. That's present continuous.
We use am, is, or are plus the ing form.
Right. She's cooking. They're studying. I'm thinking.
But here's something cool. We also use it for temporary situations.
Oh, yeah. Like, I'm living with my parents right now.
It's not permanent, just for now.
And we use it for future plans. Like, I'm meeting Sarah tomorrow.
Wait, really? For the future?
Yeah. When you already made the plan. We're going to the movies tonight.
Huh. So present continuous isn't always about right now.
Nope. It's about 5% of English, but super common in daily conversation.
Definitely. We use it all the time.
Okay, let's recap super quick.
Okay, present simple, habits, facts, routines. I work every day.
Past simple, finished actions. I worked yesterday.
Future simple, future plans and promises. I'll work tomorrow.
Present perfect, past actions that matter now. I've worked here for 5 years.
And present continuous, actions happening now or future plans. I'm working right now.
And those 5 tenses are 90% of all English.
Pretty amazing, right?
So here's the thing. Don't stress about perfect grammar.
Yeah, we native speakers mess up all the time.
Exactly. Just focus on these 5 tenses.
Use them every day. Make mistakes. That's totally fine.
The more you practice, the more natural it becomes.
Right. We're not thinking about grammar rules when we talk. You won't either, eventually.
It just takes time and practice.
So here's our challenge for you guys. Pick 1/10 today.
Write 5 sentences using that tense. Share them in the comments.
We'll read them and cheer you on.
Seriously, we love seeing you practice.
Thanks so much for watching, everyone.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
Keep practicing, keep learning, and we'll see you next time.
Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Have a nice day.